Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings. Today, I'm going to present about my community service program, which is entitled Science Story for Muslim Kids, Growing Children's Love for Science and Scientists Through Stories in Mejing, Wetan. As we may have experienced as well, that the prevalent problems among the kids or the children is that they don't love science because science is being taught in a boring, rigid way. So often, this happen in formal schools, for example, because that's why the kids do not love science. And the second one, the lack of eagerness and enthusiasm for science, because it is viewed by the children as too luxurious, burdening, and something that cannot bring or make money immediately. It doesn't produce money. It doesn't affect money or doesn't give them money in immediate way. So that's the perception of science. So to solve these problems, we are offering some possible solutions. For example, first one, cultivating love for science and knowledge through stories about Muslim scientist figures and simple scientific experimentation that is fun. And second, children are also given basic insights and skills on how to generate a better income, a better possible money through their love and skills in scientific knowledge and technology. So in this regard, some methodologies that we are using is that holding a workshop on making story material based on Muslim scientist figures and simple science experimentation. Recruiting some volunteers and train them to be able to do storytelling based on science to make the science story more interesting to children. And the third one, we're presenting science-based stories to TPA and TPQ, which is Quranic educational centers in the mosques in Mejing Wetan area. So here are some implementation that we are conducting. So a workshop with Mbak Putri, one of the storytellers in Yogyakarta, adding some collection on Muslim scientist topic in Wonderham Library, our partner in this community service. And the third one is science-based storytelling and scientific experiment in TPA and TPQ around Mejing Wetan area. So here are some examples how those storytelling and scientific experiments is being held in TPA and TPQ. For example, in Walidain Mosque, which was held in March 28, 2023, two times. The first one is on the topic of Jabir ibn Hayyan, which is the Muslim alchemist, and the second one is about Abbas ibn Firnas, who is considered as a pioneer in building or engineering the aircraft at the time, how to fly basically. And the second one is in TPA Al-Aman Mosque, which was held on March 30th on the topic of Jabir ibn Hayyan. And the third one is in TPA Al-Hidayah Mosque, two times on the topic of Jabir ibn Hayyan and Abbas ibn Firnas. And the third one is in TPA or TPQ Al-Ikhlas Mosque, which is on the theme of Jabir ibn Hayyan. So this community service activity actually has a positive impact on society, especially related to scientific literacy on Muslim scientists for TPA and TPQ students around Mejing Wetan. In this activity, TPA and TPQ students were introduced to know how the science works through various kinds of scientific experimentation related to the theme of Muslim scientists who were the pioneers. Not only that, they were also given the opportunity to get to know Muslim scientists closer with books and stories by volunteers who have presented them with an interesting way. With this kind of activity, hopefully awareness of scientific thinking and love for science among TPA students will increase in the future. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.